All right, Kevin. So we need to have a pretty frank and serious discussion.
Okay, talk to me.
All right. I'm gonna cut the bullshit. Your property has been found to have multiple weed farms growing on it.
Which property?
Vinewood Hills Fall.
What the fuck? Okay.
When was? So at this moment in time, Kevin, I'm going to be detaining you. Okay? Do you have the right to remain silent? Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in a court of law. If you require an attorney, you want to be fed to you by the state of available. Do you understand your rights?
Yep.
Now you're only detained at the minute, and it's going to come down to how honest you're going to be with me, and basically, like, one weed farm is okay. That's might be a coincidence, but a second where it's got male seeds and female, it's red alarm flags, right? You might have noticed I called you a few days ago.
Oh fuck.
Asking you about PDM and stuff to see if you're around because that's when one of the weed farms is active, right? So I'm just gonna ask you some quick questions. When was the last time you went to your Vinewood property?
How was there earlier today to metal detect?
You've been actively metal detecting around the property, yeah?
No. I went there today, and I haven't really been there for like a week. I don't really live there. I kind of just only recently started metal detecting again.
You only recently started metal detecting again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you often carry joints around with you?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Do you have any joints on you now?
Yeah, I have one joint.
Do you mind if I see what it is?
Sure. You know, she'll know my strain.
Okay. All right.
It's not gonna be the same
Do you
one.
mind if I just search you real quick to make sure you don't have any more?
Yeah, sure.
All right, just face away from it. Okay, that's fine. That's all good. Okay, so obviously, I'm just gonna put your weapons over there. Come over here.
Okay.
Okay, Kevin. So I need to get to the bottom of this, and obviously because it's on your property and because um, you understand the conundrum it is, right?
Oh yeah, listen, I completely understand. If I was a cop, I would be very, very, on top of whoever owned the property, especially something that large and difficult to manage.
Obviously, Kevin, you have multiple vehicles and multiple properties, right? The issue that I have, right, is where the weed was located, right? I have had to subpoena your phone and whatnot that I can provide you, but we haven't really found anything off that.
Yeah.
It's a case of you either being very well framed, or this is too much of a coincidence to be going on, right?
Let me call
Um,
you back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, continue.
so there's really a few ways we can go about this. Okay, obviously it is your property. There have been multiple things going on with it, multiple weed farms, and you have been around in the city when these weed farms have been going on. Now I understand you said you weren't. You said you were there this morning, right? You weren't there yesterday, the day before.
Not really this morning. Like 5 minutes before you called me, I rolled up over there. I haven't been around like that.
So where would you say that's your primary residence? Yes or no?
Hold on, my lawyer's calling me. Hi, James. Can you come to MRPD?
I'm definitely not around. No,
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Okay,
Sure.
fantastic. See you soon.
Okay. Bye-bye.
You're talking about Hayes?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Right, okay. I'm not going to question you anymore because you've called a lawyer, okay?
I mean, to be honest, we can continue because I actually didn't do it, and I'm pretty annoyed that somebody is actively using my property to do that.
So do you understand how? Right, I understand. I understand that it could be somebody doing this, but the facts that I have in front of me are leading me to believe you have an involvement in it at the moment. Okay.
Hi, James.
Did you say MRPD or PM?
MRPD.
You're gonna get arrested.
Well, I'm detained currently for alleged growing weed on property that I happen to own, which I definitely didn't do. So.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Give me a second. I'll be there.
All right, fantastic. See you soon.
How many lawyers are we bringing?
No, it's just James. He also got confused with PD or PDM.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So obviously there's pretty much you know,
God, I
I
swear.
have attempted to file for a search warrant for the property. Whether that's going to be approved or rejected, I do not know. It is in the process of being done. I could lock your property down. I haven't done so as of yet because I haven't received word back from the judges. In fact, hang on.
I mean, between me and you, if you want to just, well, I'm gonna talk to James first, but like, I'm down to let you just go through that property specifically because there's literally nothing there besides the shit that you get from
Okay.
metal detecting. But I'm gonna talk to James first just to see that we're on the same page with that.
Well, I mean, if there is indeed nothing in there, then it really does exclude you as, you know, someone. The theory that I have is potentially correct, right? And then that makes you aware that someone is actively growing weed on your property. Now, if that is the case, right, I am going to let you know as well. I have had cameras with, again, written subpoenas to observe the weed, right?
What?
Obviously, with phone subpoenas, I have to give them you. With obviously surveillance subpoenas, they can be withheld due to the nature of them, right?
Right.
So
Excuse me.
So obviously the reality of the situation is obviously I have no intention of charging you with cultivation of marijuana because I can't physically prove
Uh-huh.
you to be cultivating it, right?
Yeah.
I'm not dumb. You don't look like a man who would grow weed on his own property. You know what I mean, in such a stupid
Yeah,
way.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The probability, like if I was gonna be like a massive drug kingpin, like I'm almost insulted by the idea that someone thinks that they can get me by planting weed in my house. Like, I don't
Yeah. So this is why
Shilling
obviously
you.
I'm having this conversation. You're informing the
Shilling you,
I'm
Kevin's telling me
informing
what to
you of
do.
like
I don't know what
general
you're talking
steps,
about.
and I really want to exclude you from this, right, and make you aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
So you might have noticed I haven't placed you in cuffs. I
Yeah.
haven't. I've just simply said you detained, read your Miranda rights, okay?
Yeah.
Because I have, like I say, I did subpoena your phone from the date of a certain time. I'm not going to go into details of how I found out about this, but I am going to tell you that how I did find out about this will be investigated further to a point where I might have an individual who might be trying to frame you.
I mean, low key, I'm gonna talk to James on this, but I almost feel like it'd be worth it for you to just like have that property on surveillance, like permanently until that issue is resolved. Because I don't like the idea that people are doing that, and if it requires the police to, a police boot on their freaking neck, I'm here for it. But
Well, this is why, right? I know it's
yeah,
an inconvenience.
yeah.
I know it's an inconvenience, right? But I do believe that
Freaking rats, chat.
in
The
my
rats.
mind there's two possibilities, okay? And I want to exclude that possibility. One possibility is that because it is your first listed property in of residence, okay, that's just how it shows in the MDW. You could possibly, because where these weed plants were located is just behind the hedge of the garage, or just behind the hedge of the entrance, and they were poking out. They weren't there today. They were there on the 22nd and the 20th. The 20th was a female weed farm. The 22nd was a male. They were poking out of the edge. So if where your garage is, you would have took a car out, it would have been very hard for you not to notice them, right? The edge of them.
Yeah.
So I have that fact.
I actually
right?
didn't
Because
do
I've
it, so.
seen it. I've been there and I've saw it, right? And I have the other potential fact of what you could be saying is true is that you haven't been to that property in X amount of time, right? So really, the more you can do for me to exclude you from this, the more I can do to help support you find the person who's trying to frame you. Because that's my objective here.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I mean.
So obviously, I need to let you talk to James.
Yep.
Like I say, no formal charges are being pressed right now.
Yeah.
But I
I would beat
do
these charges
need,
easily, so
like, the more cooperation you can give me, and the more you allow me to exclude you from this, the more I can focus my investigation
yeah.
on the other people. Because I blew a big load here in being trusting you.
Yeah.
Hang on. Hello, Nancy. Yes.
So what were the weed plants you were
Mr.
messing
James
with the other
Hazer.
day on your
Yes,
property?
please
I don't know
bring
what
him
you're
in.
talking about. What weed plants?
No, I'm on the right side of the. Go through the right door of reception. Yes. All right, you walk past me. So yeah, like I say, I do believe of the two possibilities I said.
Mm.
I believe that either you are
Oh, right
you
here.
are either James is here. Good.
Hello.
Okay.
He
Hey,
put his
James.
phone and his weapons in reception.
That's fine. Right.
What is that
Okay.
bullshit with the phone? What the fuck?
Yeah, you're not allowed a phone in the cell.
Yeah,
Or
it's not
interrogation.
phones. It's policy, but he thinks he knows my job better than I do.
You shouldn't question.
Dude,
Nancy
I've been
James.
here before you.
Right, James.
And I have my
James.
phone with me.
I'm sorry, did
James,
you say you've been here before me? I've been working here since 2019, dipshit.
Yes. Sure.
James, you don't question Nancy. Okay. All right. So
I think I still have my phone.
we have a problem, James, in the fact that
Okay.
on the 20th and the 22nd, two separate weed farms were found on Mr. Ram's property. Right. Now, I've explained to him he's currently detained, no formal charges being pressed, and I'm doing this out of transparency because I believe one of two things. I believe that one, either Mr. Ram here has, with the positioning of the weed and where it was either knowing of the weed and did not report it to the police because we knew he was around, or and it is his primary list of residence, or the second possibility, someone is trying to frame him. Okay. Now,
Okay.
I'm trying my best to exonerate Mr. Ram here of any wrongdoing. But in order to do that, and in order to work with him, I'm going to, it's kind of going to have to be a two-way street, right? Because in order for me to catch the person that is potentially framing him, and in order to exonerate him, I have filed for a search warrant for the property and the property itself on the basis of the certain facts that have been presented to me, right? Now, whether that gets approved,
Man, it's
or
never felt so
denied, I
good to
do
be
not
so
know.
innocent. Let me
It
tell
is
you.
currently being reviewed by judges, and I'm not saying that your client is guilty, right? But in
Okay.
order for me to exonerate
Hey,
him,
Gunner, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, DuPont?
I do
That's
understand the
all.
situation.
No,
Yep.
yes,
Let me have a
No,
talk with him,
I'm starving.
and we'll see.
yes.
I've
I
just,
just got back from the kitchen. There's
well,
nothing
come over
left.
here so we don't get interrupted.
Yeah, I was on my way to shit.
Okay. Bathroom is over there.
Okay, I'm gonna
Did
go
you take your shower?
that way. Yes, yes.
Okay, so you want the full situation, right?
Yes, please.
I received the information that Kevin Ram was potentially growing weed at his property. Okay. Over a period of days, his property was scoped out, and indeed on the 20th and the 22nd, respectively. On the 20th, a farm of 20 female weed plants was found. On the 22nd,
I feel like the play is to let them scope out the
think about
house
another 10
and
male plants were found, separate farm. Okay.
play along with the people who are
On
saying
those
that I'm
days
doing
in
it.
question,
Smoke
we
them
did
out.
notice Mr. Kevin Ram was around because he had ads in the yellow pages, and we did contact him at various points of the day. I will let you know subpoenas were signed to have surveillance on the property for that time period while the weed plants were there. Unfortunately, we did not see anybody cultivate them or do anything with them. All right. I'm not saying that they were watched 24/7, but they were watched while I was awake. Right. I've also had to subpoena his phone records from the date of the information being got. Gotta stop shouting. From the time that I received the information to the time of the weed farm. Okay, so as I explained to Kevin, I want to exonerate him. I want to try and work with him, and I want to try and find the person that is possibly framing him. But in order to do that, there are certain things I have to rule out, which I'm sure you can understand. One would be just searching the property. I'm not even interested in anything else illegal but drug paraphernalia, and specifically the weed, the marijuana seeds.
Thank God
that
I have
might
nothing
be there,
illegal in that
right?
house.
I don't give a fuck about anything else. I need to exonerate him from that. And then if that is done, then we can talk about potentially putting surveillance on that area of his property so that we can actively watch without me having to write subpoenas so I can catch the fucker that's trying to frame him. Okay, so I'll
Okay.
let you talk to him. No formal charges are being pressed as of this moment because I do not have proof that he has cultivated it. Okay, I want to make that abundantly clear. But I cannot rule him out of the scope of the investigation because of the nature of it. Hopefully you understand. Okay,
Yeah,
so
no,
I'll let
I
you talk
completely
to him.
understand.
All
Okay,
right.
thank you. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't do it. I'm definitely getting set up. Hey, I'm just detained by the police. I'm gonna have to call you back.
Holy shit, how long are
Why
you
the
being
fuck do you have a
detained?
phone and I
I don't
don't? What
know.
is wrong with Nancy?
I gotta call you
Oh
back.
my lord.
Hang up,
Okay.
hang up, hang up, hang up, hang up, hang up, hang up. Okay.
Yeah, I
It's pretty
definitely did do
simple.
it. Yeah.
Okay, just be quiet. Whisper.
Yeah, I'm whispering.
Okay, because it's sometimes weird. Okay. You're part of this?
No.
Is there stuff in the house?
Nope. There's the only
What
thing
is in
that's in
your
the house
house?
is metal detecting stuff.
Anything slightly illegal?
In that house specifically. In other properties, well, you know,
Yeah,
definitely
no,
no
we're
drugs.
talking just about that property.
That house should be good.
The cars in that property.
There shouldn't actually be any vehicles stored there unless it's a tenant's vehicle. But I have a contract that sort of absolves me of any liability associated with holding their vehicles and
Okay.
whatever might be in them.
Okay, I think the easiest way is we go into your house.
Yeah,
You let her in.
I agree.
She has a look.
Uh-huh.
And they can put cameras in there if they like.
On the
If-
okay, cameras on the outside to watch the area.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Yes. If that's nobody that does, if you don't know who that is.
I actually don't know who it is, so somebody's being malicious.
Okay, you don't give a fuck. Okay.
I don't give a fuck what happens.
Um,
No.
Okay. If there's nothing in the house, can I deal off? They can sniff everything out that is drug related. Everything else is not to be touched.
Yep.
And she just pulled a gun.
Okay.
Okay, let's get that behind us. I think that's the easiest way.
Yep.
Because they can get a subpoena, and I only want to get her through that house, not everything else.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I'm riding shotgun. Let's go through the house. You can have
Okay.
a look. Everything drug related is yours. Everything
Anything
else
else I'm not
is
interested in?
yes. And if you want to put cameras on the house to look towards where the stuff was planted, be our guest, but keep him informed or keep me informed for how long it's going to be up, because apparently he likes to run naked through the garden with his female
No gun
companions.
dealers at that house.
So you might not
Mhm.
want to see that.
Okay.
No, I'm just joking here, but just keep him or me informed about the surveillance of his property,
Mm-hmm.
and we give you permission to go through the property itself.
Okay. So with the permission of this property itself at the moment. Like I say, I do not intend to go through the contents of the property again after this point, because I will believe that it is probable that he's being framed, right?
Yes.
So that being said, I don't want to have cameras on someone's property 24/7 for no apparent reason. All I need is for when you to wake up, if you notice weed at your property,
Mhm.
to give us a call.
Okay.
When weed is actively at your property, that's when I'll look to put a camera on it, right?
Okay.
I may come and check every now and again,
Yeah,
just to see.
Yeah, to be honest, I hardly go to that property unless I'm like
Okay.
walking around the lake to metal detect, and I've only done that like today more or less.
Today.
So
Okay.
not a big
Alright.
yeah. I've kind of just I'm getting pretty lazy with driving, so I just stay around the city and camp out a PDM these days.
Okay, so we do have a little issue with in order for me to go through the stash, I think I have to lock your property down. So I
Okay.
don't think you can come in with me. But that being said, I'm obviously
Okay,
not.
can't he just open the
You-
storage for you and show you
Oh, I
what's in
can
there?
share you. Yeah, I can give you. Oh no, wait, I can't do it with state IDs anymore, right?
No, you can't. You can't give
No,
keys.
but
That's
you
the thing.
can open it and show it to her
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it means like
if
take
that's
pictures.
enough for you.
I'd rather just go through it myself. Then it's just done. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's do
I
it.
understand where you're going, but it's just better if I do it because then I can say that yes, I've been through it and I know. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Or we can all go.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Hey, sexy
I need to
mamacita.
get
Hello,
my
Nova.
Come with
I
me.
need to get my phone
Oh.
upstairs because I need my phone right now.
I think I have an
Okay,
extra
cool.
phone.
Yeah, if I we'll go out front. We'll go out front.
There we go.
Okay.
Are you?
Wait, are you
Nova, are
solo
you?
yet?
No, I'm not. I'm waiting for an
Alright.
FTO. He's
Alright.
coming down.
Oh, he's coming down. Oh, you got one. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, good shit.
Thank you.
Mm.
Yes, I am.
If you haven't, oh yeah, make sure you get that on.
Yeah, I just
Try and
turned
get
it
you
on, my
some
bad.
911 calls.
Yes, you can.
It always is with these days, and you know, when somebody
I'm right at the front desk.
Yeah,
Are you the
she is here.
lady with the
All
black
right,
hair?
I'll talk to you later.
Oh,
Bye.
no, no.
Bye.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought it.
My car.
I'll be waiting for
you can take your car, like I say.
Okay.
You can take your car to your property. Yeah.
I guess I follow you.
Alright. Let my car flip. That's
Very
all.
nice parking job.
Okay, I definitely got rammed at some point.
Did you get Kevin?
You can both follow me with
Yeah, I did.
lights. Just give me a sec. Let me mark it up. Let's go.
Chapter. I might have to change the color of this car now, chap. We go racing later. Oh, it's Kevin.
Mr. Kevin, would you like to do a dodo run with me?
I can't. I'm currently in the middle of a situation, unfortunately.
Alrighty, have a good one.
Bye bye. Love you. Mm.
So I will show you just as an exact point of reference.
Mm.
They're all here, all along this hedge,
Behind
all the
this
way
wall?
along. Yep.
Okay.
Slide up, and the furthest plant was right here. So you can see how if you pull a garage from your garage out there, you're gonna see it,
Mm.
right? You know what I mean? So.
Gotcha, gotcha. My garage
Like I
spawn
said.
is here.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I guess me. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it.
You will be able to see the edge of it. Yeah. So I'll just go in
There's no
real
way to
quick.
send.
I'll just have a quick search, okay, and then I'll
Okay.
be out.
Okay.
Just give me 2 minutes.
Not actually visible from here, by the way, James. There's no fucking way. If there was weed there, I literally wouldn't see it.
No, you don't see it.
Yeah.
Let me. Can you see me?
No, I can't.
Sorry,
Oh.
Kevin. Do you wanna?
Yep.
1 sec.
What's up?
See if.
See if I can go in.
Not yet. Wait. Can you come inside with me? Let me in and show me where the stash is, because it's a big house.
Yeah. Down here.
Okay.
It's gonna be through this door over here.
Through this one here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. All right. Let's go back out. I'll do it again. It's just a bit. It's the way we have to do it, unfortunately.
Are you good? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's such a good spot, chat. That actually would have been a good spot if whoever is planting didn't burn the spot. I literally never would have found that. Well, actually, I guess I metal detected and found it immediately, but
Okay, it's almost not possible to see it.
yeah,
When you're pulling your car out here and you're making a right turn,
yeah.
you don't see it.
Like you'd have to be looking for it to see it, I think. And I'm definitely not looking for that. The-
Okay, yeah, it especially. I
That's
don't
a-
know.
that's a good
You
fucking
only
spot,
see the
though.
top.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, to be honest,
But is that really your? Is that where the property line is? I guess this one, the wall.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but I mean it's green on green.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see. If your parking spot was here.
Oh
then
yeah,
definitely.
yeah. There's no way.
Can you park your car and pull it out?
She just locked it down, but I can try.
One second. Okay, wonderful. Alright, can you just check that
Okay,
your
this
property
is-
is not locked down?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Are you ever good?
So like I say, so I'm going to let you know that I am not going to be putting surveillance on the property as of yet. I have done it before, obviously, as I told you.
Yeah.
But going forward, if you do come to this property, please have a look behind that fence.
Okay.
Please let me know if it is around, because I will get a camera on it and I will obviously inform. Well, you'll already know, right? Because you've already contacted me. Or contact a member of SCU and they will come, they will place a camera, and we will hopefully catch this little shit that's doing it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I think you said before that there's someone told you or something.
Yeah.
I think explore that. Maybe tell them that you're trying to build a case. It's looking good in your favor, and see if they push a little too hard. You'll catch them, or I'll catch them.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you a question. How
Yeah.
many like serious enemies have you made?
I mean, to be honest, the only people who don't like me are the people who I run against for mayor. Everybody else kind of likes me, so it would only be people in that. Okay, well, I'm being generous to myself here. the loan company and people associated with the loan company, a few people that like to drive fast. It's kind of a mix and match, honestly. You know, you achieve any level of success, there are going to be people who are detractors, just kind of naturally.
Yeah. Okay. Well, because so here's the reason why I firmly don't believe it was you know. Okay.
Yep.
You gave me a joint. The joint didn't come back to the. It didn't smell like the weed that was grown here.
Uh-huh.
You gave consent for your property, which is what I filed the search warrant for.
Yep.
So I'm more inclined to believe my first theory that you're being framed, right?
Yep.
So like I say, you notice any more weed on your property? Obviously, I'm not going to come up here and check every day now.
Yeah.
But I do need you to be a bit vigilant and just let me know. All right.
Okay.
All right. So really appreciate your time. Sorry for the inconvenience, but at
No,
least
you're
now
good.
you know you're in the clear. All right. Thanks,
Sure.
James. Thank you.
Yep. Take care, Noah.
All right. You guys have a wonderful day. All right.
Thank you,
Okay.
you too.
I need to go.
Okay.
Yeah. If there's anything else, you give me a call.
I appreciate it, James. Have a good one,
Have a good
guys.
one.
All right.
Back to metal detecting, I guess. Oh, Dennis.
Ah, Mr. Kevin!